Yep. Well, I just said fuck it and decided to start recording. So basically, I feel like I'm making this video. This is just a start. I feel like I needed an area where I felt like I could just speak and just talk about things. And usually, what I would do to talk about things was I would talk to my girlfriend. I just talk to myself. Not maybe out loud, but I write things down and I just think about things. But like, I feel like I'm not accurately displaying what I feel inside of me when I'm doing that. Like, I could be doing the things that I'm doing in a more meaningful way. Like, I don't need to just hide these things away. Like, I feel like they're supposed to come out. I feel like I see too many things in a different way from anyone else for me not to just be saying these things out loud. And one of the things that I've been teaching myself is like, if you keep seeing something that you know you should be doing, the world isn't gonna give you a limited chances to change your mind and be like, okay, maybe I'm gonna do it the right way. There's no excuse for willful ignorance. If you didn't know about something, that's a good thing that you changed it. Like, or maybe you didn't know about it, and then something bad happened. Like, you made a mistake because you didn't know the floor was gonna come out from underneath you if you took another step. Like, that's a good thing, and you learned from that. You learned from that encounter. Like, that's a different example, but another example would be like, let's say like you didn't know if you said a certain word or someone they would feel a type of way. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now. Like, I know I'm just talking random. Like, what I'm saying is about like the world nowadays. Like, I feel like the reason that the world is how it is right now is because people don't think to look at each other like their brother and sister. People don't try to understand each other. People just want to be right, want to have their own ideas and everything just be right, their own opinions be right. They don't care to look for the right answer. They just look for their side to be right. So that calls for a lot of willful ignorance, meaning there's a lot of evidence showing they're wrong, but they're either not going to look at it, or they're going to look at it and be like, ooh, I don't want to look at that, and stick down in the rug. And it just makes the reality that we live in more and more skewed, and everything when does it end? Literally, when does it end? Like, I feel like we need to come to a agreement to just have actual conversations with each other and not just be looking to either cancel someone or just shut someone out or just yell at them and not talk to them anymore. Like, deplatform them and get rid of their speaking. Like, I feel like that needs to happen. Like, another thing, the reason I feel like it's happened is because I feel like so many people are caught up in just trying, not even looking at the other problems in the world, but just trying to better themselves and not looking what's going to happen in the future after them. Like, this is the time that we live in is a very unique time. Like, I feel like nothing like this has ever happened. Yes, we've had pandemics. We've had a lot of racism in the past, but like, looking at the entire world and then looking at the implications of what's happening right now. Now, what do I mean like by the implications? For example, okay, we've had pandemics in the past, but this is a different type of pandemic. This is a different type of vaccine that we have for the pandemic. This is like, basically what I'm trying to say is like, we're fighting what's happening right now like this is regular. Like, this is different. Why are we using the same means of fighting? The same weapon, the same tools. Like, why are we not telling people the right way to look at themselves and handle their what's going on inside of them, instead of like putting everything on the government to fix everything? For example, like the vaccine, like, we don't tell people to be healthy. We just tell them to get a vaccine. It doesn't even work. Why are we doing this? We don't tell people to figure out their depression or whatever, their mental illness. They would just tell them to go to a psychiatrist or a therapist who just tell them that it's okay. We need people to go into the darkness and fight their demons. That's what we need. We don't see that. Unless the people we do see that are the people who I feel are the most better off because they build the tools that they need to handle the day-to-day instead of someone else using the tools on them. Like, another thing, like, why I feel like the world is too aware of what happens in the past. What are the different steps to what's happened in the past, all the atrocities that happened in the past. And I feel like people are willfully ignorant about those things as well. Like, so many of the smartest people in the world have predicted so much of the things that happen today. And I feel like it's crazy. Like, I feel like, for example, what's happening with the government and how we're being controlled and we don't even know it. Well, a lot of people don't even know it. They just think it's all regular. They think that they use the guys, their power, them taking over power under the guise of we're just trying to help everyone out. But in reality, they're going to keep on taking until they can't take anymore, and it's a problem, but it's too late. And then we can't do anything about it. I don't think that's the reality I want to live in. I don't think that's a reality that any one of us want to live in, unless you're just a sadist. You have no regard for who's going to come after you. I feel like people are going after these situations and these problems in the wrong way. I feel like people need to go to the root of the problem, not just look at the surface. People think, oh, people are trying to fight fire with fire. That does not work. You fight fire with water. You don't oh, this person did something bad to me. Let me condemn them. That doesn't work. That just perpetuates the same behavior. Because people are going to be because you don't talk to people. You got to have conversations with people so they understand what they did wrong, what they can change, how we can change, how we can compromise on both sides, and we can come to an agreement. If you just saying you did something wrong, say sorry. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Saying sorry doesn't work if you don't actually feel sorry. Saying sorry just looks at it's oppression. You're being oppressed into saying sorry, and now you feel it even worse because now you're like, oh, these people just hate me because I'm right. How about if you think that your side is so correct, how about you come at them with all your facts and y'all duke it out in a battle not even a battle, it's more of a conversation, not an argument, not a debate. It's more of okay, let me see your views. I'll show you my views. Let's talk about them and let's see who's right. Maybe we're both wrong. What is the real problem here? Get to the bottom of it, not just going surface level and going, okay, all men are bad. All people who say this word are bad. Maybe let's go to the problem, the root of the word, the root of why people use it, the root of the implications of it socially, all those things. In that example, I'm using the N word and people using that, or maybe literally any type of word that people just feel like they're triggered by, or they feel some type of way about. I feel it's crazy. I don't know. I'm rambling. This is just supposed to be an intro. I'm just talking about a bunch of random topics. Yeah, I'm gonna use this channel as a mouthpiece for my gripes with what's going on in the world right now, and it took me a while to get to this point to be able to talk like this, but I feel like I'm able to I feel like I very much enjoy talking and spreading my opinions and just saying what's on my mind and being able to articulate my thoughts, and I feel like I feel like I'm supposed to do this. I feel like I'm not supposed to just sit here and hold this bag. I feel like I'm supposed to put it out as much as I can. So, thank you for watching. If you tuned in, spread this video, spread awareness of what the message I'm trying to bring. I might not have given the message in the clearest manner, but I promise that will change once I have set topics on every single video that I put out. This is just an intro to just talk about everything I have planned in the future. So, thank you.